Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Welcome back to Great Tales Gaming YouTube channel. And today we're doing a game review. And today we're going old school. We're going back all the way to 2013 of the release date of this game. What's that game? You'll find out here in a minute, right after we get into this show. All right, folks, here we have it. We're going to get right into this. We're going to do some video game play in a little bit, but first we're going to go to the Steam page for this and watch this wonderful video right here. All right.
Make your way to the friendly arm inn. Why, old girl's as clean as an elven arse. I was hoping you would grant me the honor of cutting down these impertinent mortals.
Don't You! Hey, you! Yes, you! I don't see anybody else around here.
I will show you justice.
Stand and deliver, that my hamster might have a better look at you.
Well, if you wants to go strapping with your snub, you'll first have to give up the socket.
Possibly Frosty. Death!
Yes, it is Baldur's Gate, the Enhanced Edition, which is available on Steam and was original release date is January 16th, 2013. Now, this game goes way back, way back. I remember playing this game a long time ago. I think its original release date was even earlier than that because I remember playing it before this. Baldur's Gate is part of the Dungeons and Dragons series that you can find right here all up on Steam. Now, there's a lot to this. It has the classic original Baldur's Gate adventure. It has a couple expansions and a couple new challenges and all that. It gives over 75 hours of gameplay adventure. Now that's 75 hours of playtime, and a whole lot more. Epic characters, you get playable, 11 playable classes, recruit classic characters, 3 recruitable heroes here, new player voice customization, and a story-driven means character's choice. It is a 2D isometric graphics, real-time with pause combat, adapts to 2nd edition Dungeons and Dragons rules. So you can tell how old that is. If you know anything about Dungeons and Dragons, this game is really old considering they're in 5th edition, I think now. And every edition lasts about 5 years before they go through a good changeover and everything. So it's the 1988 1988 was the original release date of Baldur's Gate, and it was re-released and remastered into this deluxe edition that you can find here right on, or enhanced edition you can find here on Steam, which re-released in 2013. So this game is originally from 1998. Like I said, I remember playing this game way back when, way before this, 2013. These are just some of the stuff. This is Dragonspear, one of the cities that adds on. Now, there is more here. The minimum requirements are basically some of the simplest stuff that you can get. You need at least a Windows 7 or greater machine, a dual core processor, 1 gigabytes of RAM, OpenGL 2.0 compatible, and 5 gigabytes of space. Now, 5 gigabytes of space comes from all the enhancements and stuff like that that has gone in it. And there's a bunch of other games that you can find throughout here that touch into the um, Dungeons and Dragons genres. Like the Pathfinders is a version of Dungeons and Dragons also, which rolls around about the 3rd edition stuff. As you can see here, some of the original awards, the awards for the original Baldur's Gate 98 Game of the Year from IGN, Computer Gaming World, RPG Volt, Best Computer Role-Playing Game from PC Gamer in 98, Best Computer Role-Playing Gamer from DC GDC, Best Computer Role-Playing Game from Computer Gaming World, another one from Computer Gaming World, Computer Role-Playing Game of the Year from our Academic Interactive Arts and Sciences. It's got a 78 on a Metacritic score, and overall, this has very positive reviews. Over 9,000 positive reviews, and recently over around 150 overwhelmingly positive reviews. So this is a really good game. Now let's go ahead and get on into the game right now. All right, here we are getting into the intro of the game. The very beginning of the game, and you can see it's a Dungeons and Dragons game. It's a very good. He who fights monsters should look within himself. He may find a monster within himself, or something. I think that's what this says. But this is basically part of the scene that you've seen there in the beginning. So what we're going to do is we're going to there is to continue. I already have a game going. I've been playing this off and on. There's a single player, multiplayer options, and you can quit the game. What we're going to do is go in a little bit into detail into the game, and then we'll go over what my thoughts are on the game now from what it was. Now there is the tutorial. You can do a whole new game. You can load a game. You can have a pre-generated character. A bunch of options here. We're just going to go with a new game. And this is the big thing about this is you can change the gender, the race, the class. You can change all this stuff, plus picking up different stuff like that. So we're going to start with the gender. This is male. This is female. We're going to go with the male. Males of the realm excel in whatever position they choose, whether wizardry, thieves, arts of war. Females excel in whatever position. See, this is basically the same thing. So we're going to go male. We're going to pick our cover picture. Let's see. Some of these are really good. I have a tendency to play rangers and or archer type characters, so I might do that. Might do something different for once. This is drowned or dark elf. Dritz is the most famous one, if you know anything about Dungeons and Dragons. So let's see. We'll go with Mr. Smug. All right. Race. You got your humans. They determine their base abilities. Humans are your basic. They're balanced throughout everything. Elves have 90. Elves are shorter and slimmer than humans. They have a +1 deco. They have a -5% chance to unlock open locks, but they can for a better chance of pickpockets and move silently and hide in the shadows. They have a +1 dex, -1 constitution, so they have less hit points but more ability to move around. And they have a resistance to charm, infravision. They can see in the dark. And they have a +1 with bows, short bows, long bows, and swords. Half elves, basically half human, half elf blood. They get 30% resistance, infravision, +10 to pickpockets, and +5 to hide in shadows. Oh, that's kind of weird because they get more plus less hide in shadows. Dwarfs, these are your stout little boys. Of course, you know Dungeons and Dragons, you know this. They get bonuses to that. Halflings, they make really good thieves. That's usually what ends up playing a thief. You got your gnomes, which are usually really good magic users. Then you have your orcs. They're your brute strength boys. I think what we're going to do today is we're going to go into, we're going to do a dwarf. All right, there we go. Class. These are the classes that they could be. There are more classes that are spread out more in Dungeons & Dragons now, but you can be a fighter, cleric, thief, or you can be a cross fighter, cleric, thief. We're gonna be straight out fighter, and then your class kit. These are kits that are basic. You got your straight fighter, you got berserkers, you got your wizard slayer. And this will give you tell you your advantages and disadvantages to each. All right. We're gonna go, and then you got your straight barbarian, which is pretty cool. Little bit, they're basically in between a fighter and a berserker, is what it boils down to. We're gonna go with the defender. Alignment. Usually go with neutral good. Abilities. All right, so this is what we're starting off with. Abilities. We can change these up if we wish. Strength, dexterity, constitution. They all look pretty good to me. I don't think I need. We'll go with the higher charisma. All right. Skills. Let's see. What do we got here? Warhammer, Morningstar flail, quarterstaff, two-handed weapon style. We're going to go with the axe. Can I get any more? Proficiency slots. Two in the axe, 1 and 2 weapon style, and 1 in the warhammer. There we go. Appearance. We'll just go with the standard. Male.
You got this coming!
Yep, exactly. That's perfect. And name. Great Taz the Bronze. There we go. All right. We're going to go with normal.
Nestled atop the cliffs that rise from the Sword Coast, the citadel of Candlekeep houses the finest and most comprehensive collection of writings on the face of Farron. It is an imposing fortress kept in strict isolation from the intrigues that occasionally plague the rest of the Forgotten Realms. It is secluded, highly regimented, and it is home. Within these hallowed halls of knowledge, your story begins. You have spent most of your 20 years of life within this keep's austere walls, under the tutelage of the sage Gorion. Acting as your father, he has raised you on 1,000 tales of heroes and monsters,
20 years, it sounds
lovers
most
and
humanly.
infidels, battles and
Dwarves
tragedies.
don't really,
However,
dwarves age a
one
lot
story
longer
was
than humans.
always left untold, that of your true heritage. You have been told that you are an orphan, but your past is largely unknown. Lately, Gorion has been growing distant from you, as if some grave matter weighs heavily on his heart. You have asked about his concerns as gently as possible, but your queries have been in vain. Your sole comfort is the knowledge that he is a wise man, and you know he will tell you when the time is right. Nonetheless, his silence is troubling, and you cannot help but feel that something is terribly wrong. Today, Gorion has appeared more agitated than ever, and now he has uncharacteristically interrupted your chores in the middle of the day. Imparting hurried instructions for you to equip yourself for travel, he has handed you what gold he can spare, but given no clue as to why. Nevertheless, you now stand before the Candlekeep Inn, ready to purchase what you need for an unplanned and unexpected journey.
All right, let's get this journey on the way, shall we? And this is here we have Goran and Foster inform you we must move immediately. Candle whip set up. Okay. All right, now you move.
Yeah, I'll get right
by
on that.
right clicking or left clicking. As you can see here, I am doing both. All right, you can interact with people by left clicking on them. This is a
Hello, child.
You can.
Shall we
this is
continue your lessons?
All right. Tell me about pausing the game. Select the clock button at the bottom of the menu, which is this, I believe, down here. On the screen, gives you time to reflect on your next move. Game is paused. You can play can plan. All right, this guy will tell you about everything. Tell you how to zoom the camera. All right, so we're going to the inn. Let's get into the inn, shall we?
Way ahead of you,
Hello,
boss.
child. Shall we continue your lessons?
In the beginning, you get a lot of these tutors. These are basically tell you how to do things.
My hotel's as clean as an elven arse.
All right, so we're looking for stuff to buy. We need we got 110. So we're going to buy us on axe, battle axe, throwing axe, a couple of them. We did have warhammer, so we have something bigger. Let's see if we have. We'll go with. We'll go with a medium shield. I think that'll give us the best protection. And a helmet. And then rumors, drinks and stuff like that. I don't see any food in here though. This is our character. This is our information, our class, our combat stats, our skills, our abilities, biography, and then that's everything there. This is our inventory here. Alright, there we got some equipment. Alright, so
My hotel's as clean as an elven arse.
we're gonna just get rid of the quarter. Oh, we can't get rid of the quarter staff. Okay, right, whatever. See, you can search around. Yeah, just shut up, dude. And as you get use symbols like that, step and the step. You can move around to see other people.
A pleasure to meet a socially acceptable person such as yourself.
No time to chit-chat.
Hey, we picked up a dagger. Firebrand elf. Let's see.
It's hard to find decent folk nowadays.
And as you can see here, now that we've went through everything that was inside, you can move around in the outer world, interact with different things. As you can see, your icon, your thing will change.
I should have joined the army.
Move by moving the mouse to a certain area on the screen, and then you can click. You do have your map. This is shows your map, the stuff like this right here. So a lot of tutors in the starting area to teach you how to do
Shall
things.
we continue your lessons?
A lot of places to check out, but this game is something like it's 75 hours plus time into this. You can put into this game.
Top of my to-do list.
I should have joined the army.
See, you can pick up different missions, little here, there, little things to do, little here, different people to talk to, and this gets into really a lot. Haven't played this in forever.
Yeah, I'll get right on
I
that.
figured a good review would be cool of a game like this. This is a old style type of game, and it's a fun game. Especially if you've never tried a game like this, it's worth actually picking up and playing around with it and learning how to play the game.
I've a blade with your name on it.
As you can see here, that's not a good saying when we walk through the door. This guy's trying to kill us. So,
Way ahead of you, boss.
and he didn't do a very good job because we took him down and
Yeah, I'll get right on that.
so we're just gonna move around here a little bit. More tutors. Oops.
Yeah, I'll get right on that.
This teaches you how to fight and with a party.
You got this coming! You got this coming!
This. All you have to do is pretty much point and click. Your AIs will. this shows you how to move with a group. And then you could look at each individual person's multi-class as a fighter thief. An invoker. Multi-class is a cleric mage. Class is a cleric. Class is a fighter. Alright, and here we have it. This is the basically end of the beginning of the game. The very first big portion of the game is you run around, you find a couple guys that are trying to kill you, and then you end up talking to Gorin, the one who's raised you for the past 20 years. It's pretty funny for a dwarf to take off 20 years, but it is what it is. So, once you talk to him, and then you go on adventuring out in the world. There's a lot to this game. It's not something that you can quick and easy pick up and expect to play within a couple hours and beat. It's not a hot, super packed action game either. It takes a little bit of knowledge of Dungeons and Dragons and how to play. So let's get into my thoughts on the game itself. The game is really good. I liked it. I liked it when I first played it. That's why I picked it up again on Steam. I couldn't get it to run the old versions to run on my Windows 10 machine. Heck, I had a hard time getting it to run on my Windows Vista machine. So when I came up on Steam and I saw it, I was like, oh yeah, I'm all in. And
greetings, young
the
one.
game's just as good. My reviews, I give it 2 thumbs up for the era of the game. 1998 when it was originally released.
Top of my
really
to-do list.
And I enjoyed it then, and
It's
I
hard
still
to
enjoy it
find
today.
decent folk nowadays.
I haven't got a lot into it real late. A lot of little different things you can do in this game. So it gives a lot of replayability, especially with the simple fact of multi-races, multi-classes, and stuff like that. It's just like any D&D.
By Moradin's hammer!
You can, a lot of different things that you could do and easily find out. Again, I think the game is really good. I think it's worth a pickup, especially when it's on sale. It's worth the time to take and choose and see how it goes for you. So if you would like to see more of this, like a series of this on the channel, please leave a comment below, and then I will play through. Then we can go ahead and I can create a whole party and then rename the party and do stuff like that, and get you on in here and stuff like that. So
I could take Drizzt with both my arms tied behind my back.
So, like I said, if you wish to see a series of this on the channel, go ahead and leave a comment below in the comments section. If you like this video review, please make sure to give it a thumbs up. It helps out the channel and everything that I do here. If you're not a subscriber and you want to keep up with my game reviews, World of Tanks, Minecraft stuff that goes on here on this channel, make sure that you click that subscription button and check the notification bell from occasional to always to get an instant notification of any of the new updates that come here on the channel. With that all being said, ladies and gentlemen, I am Great Taz. I am going to get on up out of here, and I'm going to go see if I can find some goblins to kill. Peace.